and welcome to my new series, Spidey's Empire. I was doing Solar Empire with a 1.10.2 mod, or a mod pack I'd built, and it just kept messing up the world more and more. So I decided to rebuild, do a new pack using 1.12.2, and I did several things different. First of all, there's a link down below to the import file. If you want to import this into Twitch, you can basically play the same mod and that. And another thing is basically did a bunch of the boring stuff I usually do in the first couple episodes off camera so that we can get a faster start. So hopefully people approve of these changes and everything works. But let me know if you download the pack, if it works for you and that. I've already had to update once because of a couple bugs. In the latest video, I will try to always have a link to the latest version. This is all newest 1.12.2. Some of the mods on here are basically cutting edge, newish mods, so there may be issues, but it's actually been more stable than 1.10.2 was, so I don't know what was going on with that. So what I went ahead and did off camera beforehand is I built a little house here, and because of chimney mod, you get smoke effects coming from here if you don't put a chimney on it, so that's why there's a chimney on my furnace. That also affects smelteries, but the smeltery's outside, so I don't really care about the smoke effect. I have Pam's Harvest Craft, so I planted a bunch of Pam's plants here. We have a couple new mods in here. I have a railroad mod that I've never played with. And usually this is all tech and no real magic mods. And you can see I died right out my door. And again, it's got a very populated world because I want to conquer it. So there's lots of villages. Why am I not hurting you? I don't know what was going on there. And I did find some ender lilies, so I planted them. Also, you can find from Tiny Progressions ender dust, which you can turn into ender pearls. So, and this is the stuff I mined so far. We'll have to get smeltery going. So the first thing I want to do is get my book. Thought I had a book. There's my Actual Editions book. Now let me guess. I lost it. Oh, I bet I won't. I will show you around quick. I started out over here in an inn room, and I bet that's where my book is. But you can see I have all sorts of different types of chickens and pigs and cows. That's from, I believe, Better Agriculture. I'm not absolutely... No, that's from something agriculture. I don't think it's Better Agriculture. I think Better Agriculture... No, I think it is Better Agriculture, which also gives me slate where I can build interesting tiles, and that is a rubber tree. I will have to remember. Actually, let's go ahead and seal its leaves. See if we can get a rubber tree sapling. Looks like I got at least one, maybe two. That's 5. Wow. And over here is where I've been getting my lava for now. A big crater from a meteor. Not a real meteor, mind you. And am I going the right direction? And it's getting night, so I'm probably going to die horribly. And I'm completely lost in which direction I'm going. Here we are. Cherry tree, which isn't ripe. Unless you stay near the trees, they never get ripe, so it's a lot harder. There's the end. Ah! Just for an egg for no reason. And of course, I took the big room up at the top of the very top of the building up here. This is my private room when I was staying at the inn. You know, if you're going to become emperor, there's a normal book. Some of that. We might as well grab most of this stuff. Apparently, I lost my book. Well, I think it's easy to make a new one, so we'll grab this stuff. And we'll sleep. Nope. And which way is... I want to go this way. This is using Quark's Realistic World Generation, which tends to be my favorite. And we're going to go ahead and stop and get some more leaves from the rubber tree. Should have made no fair setting me on fire. I'm not a zombie. Really, I'm not. So anyway, my basic thing is I'm going to make an empire. I'm going to solidify all these cities around me. Whatever. I can't say that word. The villagers. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. I need to make a cleaving sword because I'm going to need heads probably. And those are now harder to break. And of course I don't know why I broke it since I actually have no inventory room. Really? Skellies are always hiding under the trees. I also have the hat mod on. So occasionally you'll see weird hats. As well as the weird chickens and weird sheep. I think they changed the mod that it actually tends to keep the same type of sheep and cows around each other, so. Okay. And this is, Benny's is out, so I have the extra bees and extra trees and all that sort of stuff, so lots of stuff to actually be excited about. And I'm putting these type things here. Excuse me. And you. Food type stuff goes in here. Edible food goes in here. Other stuff goes in here. And we'll throw water bottles in here for the moment. And hopefully soon I'll have a system for this and it will work better. Need lots of variety, so I'm doing all sorts of dried meats and this meat and that meat and cooked stuff, and if you look up there you should see smoke start coming out of the chimney. I love that. Nope. And spider webs, I guess you'll go over here. Okay. And I made a clay bucket for water because I haven't processed my ore. Okay, so let's get started here. Now that I've wasted all that time, I need to cook up 1 ingot of something. We got lots of iron. Let's cook up 1 ingot of iron. Okay. So we need 3 of those and 1 of those, I think. Let's see. How do I make the thermal book? Oh, that's not what I want. I want tinkers. Tinkers, tinkers, tinkers. To make the book, I need a book and 1 blank pattern. So I do have a book. Where do I put it? Or I just had a book. I know I did. There it is. And a blank pattern. Okay, there we have our book again. And wood, stone, cactus, flint, obsidian, end stone. Actually, I think I want to smeltery. Iron, pig iron, kingsman, cobalt, ardite, mammalian, copper, bronze, lead, silver, electrum, steel, constant, well, maybe I can't do what I want. Let's see what happens if I throw it in. Oops. I didn't grab what I needed. I sworn I grabbed what I needed. Did I grab what I needed? Oh, apparently I can make it out of aluminum and brass, which apparently I can only get from aluminum and brass. Oh no. 1 copper, 3 aluminum. So I got that backwards. I need 2 more aluminum. I thought that was what it was. Molten copper and aluminum brass. Okay, now we should be able to get our 1 ingot. Whoops. In here. 1 ingot. Okay. Now we want iron. Actually, I think I have... Yeah. I could have saved myself 1 bar of iron by doing this earlier. Let's go sleep and make it day. Do 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 do. So let's go ahead and get a block going. Throw more of you in there. Okay, now I can make a bucket. Bucket. Yay, bucket. And what kind of tanks can I make? Tank. Because I don't have Ender IO, so I can't use Ender tanks. Chiseled fluid tank. Pressurized tank. Deep resonance tank. Ender tank. Rain tank. Split tank. There we are, portable tank. So I need a copper ingot, an iron ingot, and some redstone. And glass. I still have glass. Yep, I have glass. Oops. Let's go ahead and do copper there. And go ahead and switch back to iron. And then some redstone. And some glass. Okay, now let's go to the meteor. How much do we have in there? Enough one more block. Oh, need to egg. Need to refill my food. Okay. In room, meteor impact. Now when I can get obsidian from here too once I get the lava, so it's mostly safe around here. And this will also give me glowstone and that sort of stuff. Probably not that much lava down here. It should be enough to keep me going for a while. There's some iron and stuff down here too. And there's a lag spike. Yeah, it looks like that's the last of the lava. So you got quite a few buckets of lava out of that. The Ender IO ones are a little easier to connect up, because this one I'm going to ultimately have to get a heat resistant pipe of some type, but for now I can just bucket it in. Okay. Got another block. I believe I need 4 blocks for what I'm doing next. And I'm going to need more of you. And I'm going to need 4 redstone. let's grab some more iron here. That should give me my 4 iron I need. Yeah, I've got both probe and whale on here, which I probably don't actually need, but okay. And there we have our fancy tool forge, so I can make the hammer, which is the primary thing I want to make. So let's grab the cobble out of here. And we need to go over here. And we need to make one of these. And one of these. One of these. One of these. And one of these. There you go. Now that's working. And then we need wood. Actually, let's go ahead and make 2 of those. Okay, so now I should be able to make that. That. Grab 2 diamonds, go over here. Okay, there we have reasonable tools. So let's sleep and make it day. Okay, we're at the wrapping up point. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode at this point. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. Please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun Minecrafting.